Hi, Jenna. How are you doing today?
Hey, hi. I'm all right. Yeah, thank you for having me here.
Nervous?
Oh, so much. Oof, but I'll be okay. I'm in good hands.
That's okay. Thank you very much for your time. We finally got to be here after how long has it been since we've been trying to get this together?
Maybe 6 months. Yeah,
6 months,
yeah. It has
Since
been.
your last exhibition, right?
Yes, yes. I had my exhibition at M50 in April.
How did that go?
Was amazing. Yes, had many things going on there. 3 different events. The opening party. Then we had a music concert there by my
Who
friend
plays?
Velu.
Oh, come
Velu,
on.
yeah, you know.
Very famous in these parts of the
Yeah,
world. Yeah.
yeah. Then we also had a yoga lesson there.
Come on.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Who did the yoga part?
My friend Emma. She's a yoga teacher here. Does lessons at community here.
Shout out to Emma. So my first question is, who's looking after your cats?
Well, me from afar. They know I'm alive.
How long can you be away from your cats?
Too long, I guess. Well, that's only because currently there is 3 cats and a half.
Right.
So the half is this foster cat, a rescue,
Oh.
whose name is Pendejo. Yes, which means something nasty in Spanish.
Oh.
This cat is a menace. I do not like him. He does not like me, and he's looking for a home. Are you him?
Oh. But I've seen a couple of times that you've done. Is it just this cat, or is other cats or animals that have been looking for a place to live?
I have been rescuing many cats here, but this has been the only troublesome one.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the 7th that I haven't kept for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's something that's like dear to your heart, because even the art exhibition that you had was all about animals,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
yes. That animal rescue is very close to my heart. So after moving here, that was a little over 5 years ago, I saw this cat limping on a street. That was after 10 days of moving here.
Yeah.
So on the 11th day, I already had a cat. Yes.
Are you a cat or a dog lover?
I would say more of a cat lover.
Okay.
Yeah, they're independent and maybe I just resonate with them more. But I love all animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say I'm a dog lover all the way through. Not that I don't dislike cats.
Yeah, same.
But the dogs are... Always had a dog.
Yeah. I'm curious. Can I ask you this? Is it about the control?
No. It's just they're probably a bit more independent. If you have them all the way through as a pup,
Yeah.
you grow with them. I love coming home and having a bad day and then just going to see your dog.
Yeah, the unconditional love.
Yeah. You talk to them and they're just sitting there as long as you pat them. That's it.
Yeah.
And everything just goes away.
Yeah. No, I have the same with the cats. Yeah, they are very nice and, come cuddle with me when I feel like a cuddle and come bite my toes when they feel like having some food. So it's all fair and square.
Yeah. We talked about the art exhibition. Do you have anything coming up?
Well, this weekend is the Art for Hearts exhibition. I have 3 paintings that I donated for it. Hopefully they will get sold for a very good cause. Yeah, all the money goes to children with heart problems. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
This is not only the first time at
Art for Hearts.
Art for Hearts.
No. The first time I did it was I think that was 4 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. Only one painting there then, but it got sold on the first day. So it was.
And who is organizing this? How did you get involved with this?
I just saw a flyer. Somebody posted that on the Moments, and I was like, "Yep, I do art, so I want to give." And that's what my art is all about. It's just giving forward. Yeah.
Interesting. Speaking of art, where did art come for you? Have you always been like a naturally gifted artist?
I wouldn't say naturally gifted, but curious. I've always been curious, and I've been drawn to about things that make people feel something instead of think something.
Right.
Like when you paint a picture, it will bring different ideas and thoughts to everyone. And I just like to spark that imagination in people.
Isn't that interesting where you have a picture and you can have 5 people come in and look at it and they all have a different story?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was at the exhibition. Many came to ask me, what is this painting about? And I was like, no, you tell me. What do you think this is about? Yeah.
And did you get some interesting feedback?
I did, yes. One of the first abstract paintings that actually a Finnish couple wanted it. And the money from that went to animal charity. And this woman was saying beautiful things about this painting. I was like, oh my God, I never thought of that. Like, this painting belongs to you. You see this in such a beautiful way. Yeah.
Interesting. Go way back. So you're from Finland?
Yeah.
Where in Finland are you from?
Well, I am from Turku. But before that, I grew up in my childhood I'm from Lemo, which translates to stench.
Stench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't easy changing schools. 8-year-old girl. No. From a very small town. So you could go to the grocery store and just say my mom will pay it when she comes here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So everybody knew everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in a place where everybody knew everybody?
Was safe.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You could just be out very late and, well, not too late, but it was okay. You were safe and everybody always knew who you are. And if you're out too late, they will just, okay, this is your child.
Right.
Yeah.
And you were saying about your father was a musician, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. My mom was a groupie.
Right.
Yeah. So
Is that how they met?
That is,
Okay.
yes.
So what did your mum do then? What was her... Was she an artist or an
No. At that time, I think she was working at a grocery store.
Okay.
But she went to this gig to see the Hurricanes back in the day. And my dad's band, The Cruising, was a warming up band. My mom saw him, was fully in love, and there was just no going back from that. Yeah, and that's why I'm here today.
There you go. It was very interesting. Xenia, she had this interesting story about how her mom and dad met, and then it was like a week later they were married, or 2 weeks later they were like, you're going to be my wife. Let's get married." Was it like that with your mother and father, or was there like a lot of convincing?
I guess there was, when somebody's living the rock star life. I don't know. Yeah, how much he was having that, I don't know. They don't tell me, but yeah, it was a chase. I think so, yeah.
Right. So was the band successful just in Finland, or was it European, or how?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Can I go on Spotify and check him out?
I'm not sure if you can. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
And I haven't checked with my mom. My dad's not here anymore, so I can't check with him yet.
Condolences.
Thank you.
And you also said that you had some brothers as well.
Yes.
So 3 brothers?
3 older brothers, and I'm the
Wow.
youngest. Yeah.
Okay, so how did this work for you? I guess growing up, having 3 older brothers, you'd be safe, right?
You would think so, but no, they treat me like a boy.
Oh,
I guess when you're a little girl, you're dressed up like a boy. I was a tomboy.
right.
Yes, playing basketball with them and PlayStation with them. And
we have some photos right now. No, I'm joking. Now, do you have some photos of...
Maybe I do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was a good time, and all of them are also musicians.
That's really cool. So did they follow in your dad's footsteps? So, but they're playing more heavy music.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What was your dad's style? Was it?
It was more rockish.
Okay.
Yeah, rockish. I don't know.
Rock style. Okay.
Yeah. It was cool. But it wasn't easy growing up in this musical culture, and I wasn't too into playing. I was into singing and dancing at the time.
Right.
But they wanted me to play, so I dabbled into piano and guitar.
Nice.
Which I like that now, yeah.
So
but
we're going to have a jam later on, or?
We can try, maybe.
All right. So you piano, guitar, singing as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So then why didn't you pursue that?
Got very shy and didn't want to be too much in front of people.
Right.
Yeah, this just hasn't been my thing, I guess. So I got myself more into arts, painting, doing pictures, doing installation art, all kinds of this where you can express yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Have your brothers' bands, have they become successful in Finland or?
Well, yeah. The oldest one he did back in the old days, they made like these cassette tapes that look very awkward these days. But the second oldest one, he's been playing at some festivals in Finland.
Nice.
And he can play anything. And he can sing, he can do everything. We just give him a music to listen to. He listens to it one time and he can do any instrument of that. It's very talented. Yeah.
Very cool. So you go through high school, art is your thing. Where does China come into this?
So in Finland, it all started out very naturally, I guess. I never actually thought that I would become an artist, but I just started doing art for myself and started posting photos of my work to friends, and they all, oh my God, can I have a postcard of that? And started building up from that. And then I happened to get my postcards in stores, and postcards turned into cushion covers and notebooks. And you can still get these in some stores in Finland. Yeah.
Very cool.
Got a partnership in a store there. But then this opportunity came to come here to broaden my horizons. And yes, Shanghai. That's like, okay, a lot bigger than Finland in general. We're like maybe not even 6 million people there.
Wow.
And then you come to Shanghai. Yes, a great chance to experience new culture and just get inspired. Yeah.
And what was your first impressions of moving to Shanghai?
Oh, I was so scared. Yes. Yeah, coming from a very small town. Yes. I'm still not used to all of this hugeness of this city.
So the draw to come to Shanghai, was there opportunities to do art here, or more business opportunities?
More just like growing as an artist.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Just saw the possibility to grow.
And has your art changed from when you first started to now?
It has. But I don't think the cultural part has had much to do with that. So the people you meet here is so international here. You meet people from everywhere.
Yeah.
And I guess that has been very inspiring and giving me, I know, a lot to think about. And on my recent paintings, I guess I'm going a little Frida Kahlo on that. Yes. So doing, I know, looking into yourself through self-portraits and this kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So when did you start doing this?
Well, the first time that happened already in childhood. So the men in my family most of them were very talented in painting and drawing. So I just followed their footsteps and I enjoyed it a lot. Did it here and then. And then I guess I was 20 years old when I was really into art, and I got this sudden diagnosis of that I have a tremor disease that is eventually gonna take away my my control of my hands. They're shaky sometimes they're not, but it's gonna get worse during the years. So when I was 20 and I really loved doing art, so I felt that this is the moment that if I still can do it, I want to do it as long as I can.
Yes.
And that was 14 years ago, and I'm still doing it. And I feel very lucky for that.
That's amazing. Talking about that, is there not a cure for this, or is there not medicine that can control this?
And there are some medications, but they have a lot of side effects. So I try to stay away from them.
Right.
Actually, the weird thing is that also alcohol works. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, cheers to that then.
A little Budweiser commercial for
How do
you.
you feel? So really, does that help? Does it?
It does help, yeah.
How
Yeah.
how is that a help? Does it relax the?
Yeah, it relaxes. It's like some cells in your brain, they go like in a zigzag that they should go straight, but when they get some alcohol, they think that they're going straight. So yeah, that's how it works.
So you need Budweisers on standby.
Yeah.
But you're saying also too, is coffee another thing that straightens that out?
No, it escalates. Caffeine escalates the problem.
Oh.
Yeah. So I should stay away. But I drink like a Coca-Cola liter a day. So yeah.
I should be laughing. But
Yeah, I laugh at myself too. I know I should not do that, but I still do.
Is it common, and can you get rid of it, or how? Is there any way that you can?
There are new things available for it.
Okay.
One is how my friend says to turn into a cyborg, because they can install something in your brain that kind of makes that zigzag go away. Yeah.
Okay.
On the medication works, alcohol works, but that doesn't work in any other level in general. But there is also this very new thing in Finland that they send like UV rays or something. I don't know. I haven't looked up into it. Yeah, but they can fix it.
Okay.
But they don't have like years of experience of it.
Right.
So it has worked for people in the last few years, but they don't know how long it will work for.
Right.
Yeah.
Understand. So you were talking before about coming to Shanghai and total shock for me as well. Like even Australia has 25 million people, but that's the same amount of people in Shanghai.
Yeah.
So you also said that you'd been to Australia, right?
Yes, I was earlier this year. I think that was February. I was there for 2 years. No, too far. I wish I was. For 2 weeks from Melbourne to Sydney, took a motorhome trip. Loved it.
Wow.
And actually, when I came back to the airport here, I kind of cried a little bit because I just love the nature there so much. And, you know, coming from Finland, from a small town, the city can feel sometimes very overwhelming.
Yes.
So,
And you were here before the lockdown for you?
Yeah, yes.
So were you here during the lockdown, or did you go back to Finland?
I was 5 weeks in the lockdown, but then I felt like this is enough.
Yeah.
And I just want to go back home. And so I did. And stayed there for maybe 6 months before being able to come
Right.
back. Yeah.
So was that the first one or the second one?
That was the second one.
The second one,
Yeah,
right.
yes. Yeah.
I did the same. I didn't last 5 weeks. I lasted maybe, I think it was 10 days.
Yeah.
And they just said, oh, give me 5 days, and then after that, we'll unlock it. And then they said, oh, no, another 2 weeks. Oh, another 5 days. And it's like, you had the same process of going through all the licenses and...
Yes. Yeah, it was
Getting-
very complicated.
Yeah.
It's all fine. Actually, don't think about that anymore at all. Like it's past is in the past, and
Yeah.
so
But for you, was it a good opportunity for you to do your work? I mean, art is would have given you more time to sort of focus on that, right?
yeah, I guess it was like that. I painted some paintings there, but mostly it was just, you know, seeing my family and just being in the nature.
And how was it in Finland? Did they get hit hard, or was it?
Well, they did, yeah, but they also had this lockdown situation there, but it wasn't at all like it was here. So they had these little roadblocks somewhere in the biggest cities that you cannot go somewhere, and the police will stop you and they will ask, why are you going? You'll say, well, I need to go somewhere. And they're like, okay. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, it was an interesting time for everyone here.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Finland, I can't wait to go there and do the Northern Lights.
Yes.
You're going to give me all the tips, right?
Absolutely. Go to Lapland,
Okay.
north of Finland. It's beautiful.
All right. Finland, and I saw on your Instagram that you celebrated Finland Independence Day.
Yeah. December.
Here in Shanghai as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to have a big ball again. It's a yearly thing. This year we will do it on the 7th, but it's 6th. Usually every Finnish person that is available to come to that will go, and we will party our hearts out.
Come on.
Yeah.
So, what is Finland's, what is their food, or what are they famous for?
That's a good question. I'm a vegetarian, have been so for over 11 years.
Okay.
And there the food is not that way. At least I think it's like meatballs and mashed potato, like Sweden.
If I went over there, I'd be eating meatballs, right?
Yes, I guess
okay.
that, yeah.
Okay.
Just go to IKEA and you're covered.
Okay. Also, going onto your Instagram as well, there was a lot of you getting dressed up, looking very beautiful in these dresses, and you're involved with a fashion show or a fashion brand here in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Brand called Nightfly. I had a fashion show here that I was modeling for. Was 31 then, some 3 years ago. Really enjoyed it a lot. Good friends with Pan Yang Wu, who is the brand manager. And so have done some other modeling work for her since then. Yeah.
And will that continue?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We all get old.
Yeah, that's the thing about the whole modeling and there's an age, but maybe not. Actually, I've seen some models keep going, and even when they're pregnant, everyone gets pregnant, everyone's get older. So
but that was never something that I wanted to get into. That is something that my mom wanted to get, me into when I was 14 years old. So I did that in Finland. Well, since then, it was always there. Yeah, like a part-time job. Yeah.
Right. And did you do that in Finland as well, or we just while you're here in Shanghai?
No, I did that in Finland all the time.
Right.
Yeah. That was a big part of my salary back in the day. Yes, so that's I did a lot of fashion shows, mostly fashion shows. They said that I have a great walk, whatever that means.
Come on.
Yay. Ooh. But yeah, it's actually one of the funniest memories of this is when you are doing like a lingerie fashion walk when you're 15 and you have these people of all age, Googling on you like, okay. That did not feel comfortable. But I did not understand then, that I was only 15 and what's all that.
Was there pressure to do that? I mean, like to try and always look your best, be fit, like going to the gym, always having...
No, not at that age. No. It always, it came naturally when you're just doing exercise a lot. Yeah. So I used to be a Zumba teacher also and a yoga teacher. So I've been always very into exercising.
Nice.
So never wanted to work on it. Just happened naturally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Also, you're talking about writing a new book.
Yes. This is actually a project that I started a long time ago. But I've now finally finished it. I've written a fantasy novel in English.
Very cool.
It may not be, but I still did it. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing achievement. I mean, obviously you study English in school as well, right?
Yeah.
But even still, to write anything in a second language is...
It's actually my third, but okay.
Let's go back.
Yeah. No. So in Finland, Swedish is the next mandatory language and English is then. So English always felt very natural to me. So I wanted to do that. And I also felt like I would have, if I get it published one day, I'm hoping, I'm in the editing process now, but I will have many more opportunities to get it published. Yeah.
Go back to the first one. Were you always writing at school? Were you very into writing and reading English?
Oh, yes. But that's only because I used to work in a library.
Right.
Yes, I did that in one town, Naantali, first, and later on in Turku. So, yeah, I was a librarian for a few years in different places. And so I read a lot of books. So sometimes I draw a blank with these memes. But yeah, read a lot.
And then when did you do your first book?
Well, I did one art book in Finland, but that was just a very small one. It was only sold at the gallery that had my exhibition going on at that time.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So this is all exciting. So it's in the publishing. Do you have someone that can release it, publish it?
Not yet. I want it to be perfect before I can, give it out to someone to read it.
Yeah.
I've been asking my friends to read it, like, no, it's not done yet. Give it to me when it's done. But now it is. Yeah,
it's completely done.
Yeah.
No changes?
No editing. No, so much editing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. I'm also a perfectionist in many ways. So, yeah, let's see. Wait 10 years.
Can you give us any hints or clues or?
Well, it is an adventure.
Okay.
And like many adventures in the fantasy genre are the battle between good and evil. But in mine, it's also the battle between good and evil in the main character's mind. That will also leave the reader maybe wondering, or maybe they will figure out my puzzle of what was really happening.
Right. And is there any self?
Yes.
Writing about yourself?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, what they say usually is that write what you know, and the person you know is you. So maybe this is also a way to bring some different parts of yourself out there. Same with my recent paintings, like my Frida Kahlo inspiration stuff right now.
But you say that you're nervous now and then you're a shy sort of person.
Yeah.
But these are good ways to release it. Because you can't be a shy person and then you go, okay, here's my artwork. I'm doing an exhibition. And then all of a sudden all these people turn up. Because I've seen you had good crowds there for your exhibition.
Yeah.
What were the feedback for some of the...
People loved it.
Yeah?
Yes. That was very good and raised a lot of money for animal charity on that. So, wow.
And animal charities, I mean, it seems like a common theme. Why is this? Where did this all come from?
I guess that's how I have just always been. Like, I want to hear about my first fishing story.
Yes.
So my dad went out fishing. Maybe I was 5 years old. He was at the end of the dock and he got these fishes. He was there for hours. He put them in a bucket behind his back, behind his back, and there is water there, so they're still alive. I would sneak behind him, kiss the fishes, and gently put them back into the water. When he noticed, oh my God, I have never run that fast in my life. But yes, so it always has been in me.
Right.
Yeah. And even at school, that's when I was a sixth grader. So maybe 11 years old. I started to write this magazine with my friend at school.
Right.
It was in Finnish, but the meaning of it is life for animals. So I was trying to already then, promote the idea that we're all souls, that I don't see an animal, I see a soul like mine.
Yes.
There. Yes.
And is that similar here in like the people that you meet here in China? Do they have like the same way of respecting animals and like keeping them safe?
I see that. Yes. There is a good community of animal rescuers here.
Great.
Many friends I have doing this, and I guess that is where I feel most at home at here. Yeah.
So you got a fantasy novel. So speaking of fantasy, you've also involved with gaming.
Yes, very
Yeah,
much
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. So, well, growing up with three older brothers, I kind of got into the habit of playing a lot of video games,
Right.
PC too.
Do you still do that, or is that
Yeah.
just gone away?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your favorite games?
Well, I'm into RPG.
Okay.
So currently, I would say on PlayStation 5, Baldur's Gate 3,
Okay.
playing a Shadow Heart.
Right.
If you guys are playing it, you know you get the most romance if you play as her. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, outside of games, video games, Dungeons and Dragons
Oh yes.
also.
Very
A lot of
very
fun.
old game.
Yeah. And that was actually a lot of fun when I met up with these guys a few years ago to join their crew for this, and they helped me base my character. That was my first time playing Dungeons and Dragons. So I told them a little about this book that I've been writing, and so they based my character on the main character of my book.
Right.
So that was fun. So I was kind of living that story already.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome. And one thing that I noticed, Jenna,
Yes.
Yeah. is that you're very, very outgoing as well. Like, we know the same people in the music.
Yeah.
Velud from Finland.
Yeah.
Lithium.
Yeah.
You watched
Yeah.
them. And then we talked about Ian with the comedy, going to the comedy as well.
Yeah.
So you know all the people at the Pearl as well?
Yeah, well, I guess you need to balance it out when you're at home basically every day for, I don't know, 8 hours, just living in your head and doing your own art, whatever the art happens to be that day. So you have to go out of your home, and the place to go is, where the other people are at that time.
That's right,
Yeah.
Where do you draw influences from with your art?
They just come from my heart, like the animal exhibition. I just wanted to paint animals because they're cute, and I wanted other people to think they're cute too. Seeing someone doing something, and what inspires me most is this one Canadian-Italian painter, Camilla De Rico. I noticed her work when I was maybe 18 or so, that she has these paintings with animals and these girls. And in her paintings, it's all about the connection between the person and the animals. I just captivated my heart. Like, I'm feeling so much from this. And maybe someday someone will feel the same way about my paintings. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm sure they will.
I hope so.
And art is like a timeless thing. So
yeah.
You got your book coming out soon. Are these what you're going to focus on, or have you got other sort of things, adventures you want to look into?
I'm going to continue doing all of the things I'm already doing now. Yeah. So painting, writing. But what I actually want to do is to have my own little place somewhere. Maybe own gallery, or maybe some wine gallery that people could enjoy nice wines there, and they could see art at the same time. Yeah, something you can mix beautiful things together and bring different kinds of clients also to enjoy maybe something. Some people love the wine and they see the art, and then they start loving that, and it's kind of mix and match kind of thing.
Yeah, combining things together.
Yeah.
Maybe you could combine art with a podcast.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm doing this very naturally. Super shy. Yeah.
There you go. Let's do some cliche questions.
Okay.
Let's tell me, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I get a lot of advice, but I'm bad at taking advice. So maybe
goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. I guess that's the cute thing in my case.
I hear you, but
no, actually, a good friend of mine who I think very highly of said to me the other day, "Don't be so difficult on yourself." And I guess sometimes I'm just always critical about myself. Sometimes I'm like a walking apology, I feel. So that was very eye-opening for him to say this. Yes, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah. If you were to go back in time and visit a 12 or 13-year-old Yella, what advice would you give her?
I would maybe say see the world earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, not move to Shanghai when you're 28. Yeah, do something else. Go to Australia as soon as you can. Live on the beach.
They're going to want you to come back on again next week.
Yeah.
You've just been loving Australia.
Yes.
Tourism Australia is going to be calling you up going, can you come on next week?
I know, right?
Do some more promotion?
Yes, please. Call me.
Social medias, where can we find you? And where can we find your art, more importantly?
My art. Ooh. I have a website with my name, Jenna Rauten.
Oh, I love how that rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I know.
Very
Yeah, that one. And I'm on Instagram also, Jenna Rauten.
Mm-hmm.
So people here would say Jenna
And Weixin?
Rauten. Weixin, call me Jenna, my channel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, last part of the podcast. Are you ready, Jenna?
Yeah. Okay.
So the first one is music. Give me your top 2 or 3 favorite artists or bands of all time.
As of today, it would be Apocalyptica.
Oh,
come
on.
Yes.
Yes.
You know? Yes.
Of course.
Yes, that is a song that I listen to all the time.
Right.
Yeah, it's an inspirational song. I love classical music.
Are they Finnish?
They are Finnish. Yeah. I love their version of Metallica's Nothing Else Matters. A song that I used to play on guitar when I was young. And now I listen to Apocalyptica's version of it. And I kind of want to learn cello. No, don't know if I have it on me, but maybe.
So I've actually seen Apocalyptica play with Metallica in America. They played one.
Yeah.
And it was just the band and just James Hetfield singing.
Okay.
And it was incredible. I know
You lucky thing.
I know them very well.
Okay. I'm hating you now.
They're your band. I should be hating you, right? You've probably seen them more than I have.
No, never seen them live.
You never seen
No,
them? Oh,
no. Just listen to them constantly.
Oh, right. There you go.
Yeah, but the other end, I would say Adele.
Wow, that's one extreme to the other.
I know. Yes. I love her lyrical talent. It's just so beautiful.
Of course.
Yeah, I love singing her songs. I don't do it well, but I do love it. Yes. I'm Muse.
Okay.
Muse.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice. Was there any Shanghai band?
Many bands that I've seen here. Well, I love Eye on You.
Okay.
Yeah. The band that plays at the Pearl.
Yes.
Very big fan of them.
Yes.
All of very talented people.
And we've had Xenia on the podcast.
Yeah.
And what about movies?
Well, there is this one movie that I watch often. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is animated cartoon Scooby-Doo. Yeah. It's called Camp Scare.
Okay.
I watched it maybe like 10 times. I'm lying, 20. It's a really good one. Yes. It's a really good one. It came out, I don't know, many years ago, but it's a really good one. It's very built the story. Has a poetical side of it too. If you watch it 20 times, then you will see it.
You'll know it word for word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. TV series?
Yeah, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay.
Yeah. One of my idols from back in the day, a strong, independent woman.
She was one of my idols as well for different reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah. There was also David Boreanaz playing Angel on that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. No, that's
I actually wrote fan mails to her, like actual letters when I was young, super young.
Right.
Maybe, I know, 12, 11, something like this. And I got an answer. Well, like sort of an answer. Of course, I was writing in Finnish. Of course, that's what you do. But I got these, pictures of her with a signature.
Oh.
Yeah, I still have it. Yeah, that was cool.
You'll have to find that.
Yeah, it's stashed away in Finland very safely.
Okay. Favorite destinations that you've been to, and then 3 places that you want to go to in the future.
Well, Australia, there are so many nice places. I can't
You really want to get
Heck,
that
wow.
Tourism Australia gig.
I know, I just love it there. Please adopt me there. I want to be there. Yes. Yes, I do love it so much.
If my mum watches this, she's going to be like, listen to her, Craig. You need to come back. Like I keep saying.
All for you, Mama.
Yeah.
Indonesia was very lovely.
Nice.
Bali was, that was super cool. Loved it. But I would also like to say Egypt.
Wow.
That was awesome. Me and my mom used to do these yearly trips back in the day there. It was super nice. Yeah, we went
You've
to
been there
many
more than
places.
once?
Yeah, it was like a yearly trip.
That's incredible.
She was a single woman looking into options there, and I was the awkward translator. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Wow. And then 3 places you want to go to in the future?
Go to Australia. Yeah, I know.
Have you been to New Zealand?
No, yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you go all the way to Australia, you may as well just go a little bit further and check out the islands of New Zealand.
Okay, that was a good recommendation. I would choose that one. But
that-
also I would maybe say I would like to see London. I've never been there. Would be very cool. And Paris. Yeah. Like these are very close to home actually, but just never have been.
Have you been to Italy?
No, I want to go.
wait.
Oh, my brother got robbed there once. He was there once and got robbed.
Oh.
He was wearing a very sexy fanny pack, he told me. Maybe that was the thing. Yeah.
Fanny pack sexy, but?
I don't. We can bring them back.
Last question.
Okay.
You got through it. Who is your greatest inspiration or / hero and why?
This won't say much to you, but my mom. She has gone through so much troubles in her lives and managed to make the lives of 4 of her children very nice also. So, thanks, Mom.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything in Finnish?
Can I say a curse word?
Sure. Whatever you want to say.
I think many people already know this one.
Can you teach me one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Perkele.
Am I going to have any Finland fans? If
Oh, yes. All of them. They
Okay.
love this word.
Okay.
Can you say it?
Say it again.
Perkele.
Oh, the roll of the tongue.
Perkele.
Brrr. Color.
Yes.
Brrr. Color.
Almost. So it's a curse word that you can use basically in any situation.
Okay.
Yes.
So if the DD driver makes me angry next time.
Perkele.
Okay. Perkele.
Yes. You can use
Is
it in
it
many
a
ways.
term of endearment?
Sort of. If we are with the right person, then yes.
Okay. So if it's a Finnish person, then I can say this.
Yes. And they will be enjoying it. Yes.
Okay. So will they shout me a drink or something? Or if I say this word?
No, they will maybe give you one.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yes. Yeah, we love when somebody knows anything
Okay.
of our language or culture.
Okay. Jenna, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's have one more cheers.
Oh my God. Yes. I was waiting for this.
And you got through it.
Thank you. Yes.